Assassin's Creed Origins, the latest in the parkour-packed saga, and heralded as the best Assassin's Creed ever. Right, look, I know Rab and Ryan hate the Assassin's Creed franchise, right? But I don't. I'm a fan. Well, I was a big fan of the original, and I absolutely fell in love with Assassin's Creed 2. You know me, I love a good story, and that might be the problem. I think I may have loved too much. And when you love too much, you run the risk of being hurt. And I got hurt, and hurt again. And then when Assassin's Creed Unity came along, and I was downright betrayed. And I couldn't even look at Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Couldn't even look at it. I mean, I tried, you know, I really did. I bought it, and I didn't even take it out the cellophane. I didn't want to get hurt again. The trust was just gone. But then here comes Origins, you know, and it looks in good shape. It's been taking care of itself. Reminding me of the past, you know, ancient Egypt here. The lost civilization of magic and mystery. An elitist class structure of the wealthy and influential, keeping the poor and downtrodden in their place. It compared nicely to the first game setting of the city-states of the 15th and 16th century Italy. Huge dramatic scenery. And a new way to view it as well. The Eagle Vision mode here being replaced with an actual eagle companion named Senu. You can even tame other wild animals. So you can cut about like a ancient Egyptian Ace Ventura if you like. And of course, a new protagonist with a very emotional backstory at the centre of it. It seemed to promise, look Jerry, I've changed, we can make another go of it here. Bayek is a magi, essentially a kind of highly skilled sheriff cross one-man army type character. He's basically the kind of thing that Trump reckons he can turn a geography teacher into. And it's from these magi that we see the seeds planted for what will become the legendary tale of Assassin's Creed, the Guild of Assassins. I'm sure Apollo Creed will eventually become part of it. Holy crap, actually, how good would an Assassin's Creed Rocky crossover set in the 1980s in Philadelphia be? Sly giving it, I don't know what's going on, the plot's really complicated. Anyway, it doesn't matter, look, that's a story for another time, because it's this story that I have the issue with. And you know me, like I said, I need a good story. And this one certainly has some major pacing issues. Best friends and loved ones are either briefly introduced at the start and then return to you 1,000 years later when you don't really give a shit. Or they're barely introduced at all before events happen to them that, judging by the music and direction, are evidently supposed to have a dramatic effect on me. But my heart is just telling me, just press a button, mate. Just press any button. Let's get this thing moving here. Come on, mate. Push a button. Tap, tap, tap. Move it along. I'm bored here. The main villain also is faceless for the majority of the game. In fact, most of the villains are just a name and a face that you need to track down. There's also something a wee bit lacking in the actual combat. I've been spoilt recently with For Honor. You know, For Honor's combat wasn't as fast-paced as this, but it felt substantial and deliberate, with victories feeling earned, while old Ass Creed Orgy here is a bit more loose and manic. And to be honest, it's not even as slick as previous Ass Creed titles. You okay with me saying Ass Creed, by the way? Is that alright? Ass Creed? Is that sitting comfortably with you? Talking about Ass Creed, yeah? Okay. The visuals, as you can see, are pretty impressive, enchanting in general, and the setting is beautiful. But even this aspect isn't flawless. There's plenty of pop-up glitching to break you out of that spell. Ultimately, though, it is the story and those issues that make Ass Creed a regretful chore in the end. I felt like the tale was never really going to come together at all. And that feeling was not unlike wandering wandering without purpose in the desert, which was, for the most part, what I did. Ass Creed.